The bird is still there. This is how you know it's good. I've gone to record this 5 times so far, and there's been interruption each time. Okay. The bird I mentioned is one sitting directly above me. I see them as the Deamons of our dimension, so I pay attention. Like just one drop of rain, with no rain to come right now, has sprinkled upon me. Here I go. I happened upon the verse while flipping through my Psalms for a message, a moment, and what was revealed to me, I cast that old devil out, along with Satan and the angels, to follow to the earth. So I cut right there. The first thing that was personal. I took it personally. The cast out was the things in my life that were in the way. I've been doing a lot of workings on casting out, humbling, commanding, protecting. A lot of work around that to make my movement here better, which I think is, in essence, what this Magi stuff is all about. I sit with the bunnies and the fireflies and the flowers and the fire and the incense surrounding me, with my tomatoes and peppers in an array of abundance directly across from me, an offering to me. That's a personal note, but what else I grabbed from that, aside from it being personal, it was dimensional. Let me see if I can catch the moment that I felt when I read it, because it slips like a dream sometimes. The essence and the initial blink of thought, that is the download. The dimension of the earth is the third dimension, the dimension that we are transitioning out of. I don't know if all of us are transitioning out of it, but in essence, the theory goes is that our cell, if our planet is to be a cell, is splitting in two. Our world is splitting in two, and some say that's the variation of the Mandela things that we get, and all these other little happenstances that we can't explain. Angel numbers are more commonplace and mainstream now, where once it was occult in theory, and now it's a witty anecdote. In general, our realm is waking back up to where it once was, maybe. And with that, our dimension is raising, is lifting, is not the same. So, the casting out, from my perspective, is twofold. It is the removal, the mastering, the knowing of command, and raising vibrationally to be able to see that, if I have particularly done all these workings and I have cast out the thing that is in odds of me, in opposition of me, then I have cast it out to a dimension that I am a participant in, but edging out of participation. There's a thing called epiphany, right? And if you're lucky, you've had them. I've had epiphanies before. For me, they're energetic shifts and change in, could it be quantum changes? It's very possible. The first time I felt my initial epiphany that I can recall was when I was 17. It was around the time, telling my age, but that Tupac died. I energetically shifted. I elevated to a different level, from a sort of sleeping state to a new awakened state. More than just a growing pain, because he was our Malcolm. More than just mourning of a loss, which we mourned. It was a third eye opening moment. I've recently had another one of those. I've done so much work. Balls to all of the walls, and as many quantum balls as I could generate. See, I did so much work to the point where I got drained doing the work. I'd be fine, and then it's time to focus and get into my rights, and I could barely muster the energy. Working on change, putting myself in the Carl Jung state of mind where I am there and it is thine. Then I had the moment, a glitch out of this reality into my other self. And I was able to see what dimensions are. Dimensions. I'm trying to dissect the word as I speak. Dual would be. But mention, I don't know. I have to look at the root. The reason I say dimension, because it was a quantum moment. Wow. And as I say that, I look up, the bird is gone, but directly above my head a firefly lights its bulb. the Deamons are real. I was listening to Seven Bomar, and he was saying that the animals are the spirit guides. He said demons, but I say Deamons because I like that movie, and I like the idea of having animal friends. Influences, signs and symbols, totems, in essence, to this inception. And the more I pay attention to this realm, the more inception-like it becomes. I have stepped through. Now, here's the thing, I don't know if it's a struggle, but here's the thing I choose, or here's the thing I would like to maintain further. And I've won things before. I know the feeling of winning. I know the energetic work that I put in, and the it works sort of feeling. I know what it is like to materialize and manifest. This was different because it is a different life. Everything that I have manifested has been from the facing point of me as I am, and bringing these things into my world, which have come. But it was a different me that I haven't put myself into before. So the aha was putting myself into the different me. And I was in that me. I glitched into that me, and I felt it. And I want to live in that other me while I am me. There's a movie, oh God, was it Bruce Willis or some shit? I don't know if it's that, but I want to jump into myself. Maybe I should look at that movie. Maybe it was called Jumper. I don't know. But I want to jump into myself and live there and take over myself that is there. Ooh, a reader was saying that. Here we come with the circle. I watched this guy. I'll try and ping him on another video. I like his style. He is like a galactic sort of reader. And he said that I am merging with another part of my soul or myself. Oh my God, as I said that, 2 fireflies simultaneously lit up at the same time in front of me. Now they're around me and they're blink, 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 blink. But as I mentioned that dual so part, they both go off at the same time. Here it is. Okay. Damn. These rites, they really open the eyes. I'm grateful. When I first, before I fell into Damon Brand through Foolish Fish. Foolish Fish is like a historian, and he dibbles and dabbles, but he has all the Rudy Tooties if you search and comb through his stuff. But I happenstanced upon Damon Brand and the Gallery of Magick. I haven't seen any of other stuff from the gallery, but this guy. But before I jumped into this, or before I came into this, during some scripting, and I don't even script like that, And I'm looking back at the pages of a notebook because I was being hit with so many synchronicities, like a synchronicity downpour of rain. Yeah, that's how to describe it. The synchronicities were synchronicitin. They were a torrential rain of synchronicities. And after putting that book down, and then, started to fill up another notebook, and I just stopped. I couldn't. It was like, okay, it's like the messages. Okay. And I dug into another notebook, and I don't even really go back into my notebooks. I just record and drop it. But I picked it up, and I came upon a page that said, command. Something about make the command and you will get it. So, did I just see a spider flying through the freaking wind? It wasn't even like a spider. It would look like a spider web, and I didn't see the spider. I'm sitting kind of high for a web to be flying, and there's nothing to attach itself to. But anyway, I could go on with the things. But, command and thy will be done, basically. I don't even remember writing that shit. But here we go. I come upon the brand, and everything is about commanding. And he said, don't worry about the word command as it can seem harsh, but act as if you are a manager and you are, telling your employees what to do. Okay, do this, do that, do this. So, with the 72 angels, they're all command-based. And they take time. But I see it. I see the difference in me. I see my eyes and ways being opened. And I don't feel that I am against this universal God, this universal head, this God is not the right word for me. God, and the universe is a space. It is the divine consciousness. Yeah, that sits right. The divine, the consciousness, the one, the all. See, the all is an ecosystem, and the mainframe that we reside in within our little codes and systems. The divine could be the trade man, the divine goddess of this and that. But the conscious creator, you didn't just create, you are in. So the divine consciousness